was being fed using a tube because the patient could not swallow, so he had to be assisted to feed. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, sir, you're done?
Mr. Speaker, you know, I stand here very disheartened because I hear one story from the family and another story from the chair of the committee. What I want to say is that we have a family that is in distress, a family that is in need, and it's not premature for us to start discussing compensation, especially since from the date the incident happened up to today, if the surveillance cameras were there, I can't understand why we have not made any arrests up to now. If you don't arrest somebody in the next 24 hours or 7 days, then you really have weakened your case. And I really feel that it's time for us to discuss compensation. And I hope that the chair will answer the other questions that were contained in the question, the main question, which include the other patients who have died in our referral facilities. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mukami, I notice you have a request for a statement on the same patient.
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
You may go ahead and seek clarifications from Bukose, the chair.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I request for statement regarding the recent murder of patient in Kenyatta National Hospital. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provision. Yes.
I have not given you an opportunity to seek a statement. I've given you an opportunity to seek any clarification on the matter.
Honorable Speaker, personally, I wanted to ask the chair of the Defense Investigation Committee. I wanted him to tell us the status of investigation into the murder of Mr. Gilbert Kenywa in Kenyatta National Hospital, the action being taken to ensure the perpetrators of the crime is arrested and prosecuted without delay. And Honorable Speaker, I wanted to confirm from Honorable Pukose that Mr. Kenywa has a family. He has a wife and children, and he's from Ukuruini. Because from his statement, he has said that he was dumped in Kenyatta Hospital, he doesn't have any family. So I wanted the clarification from the chairman of the committee. Thank you.
Honorable Pukose, did you say he was dumped in Kenyatta Hospital?
Honorable Speaker, I didn't make that kind of statement. And the Hansard can bear me out. What I said is that the patient was referred from St. Mary's Hospital to Kenyatta National Hospital. Yes. It is the other patient who was neighboring Kenywa that he was a patient who was abandoned in the hospital with diabetes and convulsions. After he was treated and recovered, the Kenyatta National Hospital looked for him a place to be taken care of in some of the homes. When he was taken there, after a few days, because of his behavior, which was erratic and unpredictable, the nursing home refused, and he was brought back to Kenyatta. This other patient now is the one who was staying in the next bed to patient Kenywa. So it is Kenywa has a family. He was referred from St. Mary's. I did not say he was abandoned.
Okay. Mukami, on the status of investigations, you can look at the statement. I think he gave a fairly elaborate description on the status of investigations.
Thank you, Honorable
Speaker. Yes, Dr. Nyekal. Give Dr. Nyekal the mic.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just want to add to what our chair said. And, Mr. Speaker, I think there are two issues here. One is the general security in the hospital. Two, the specific circumstances in this case. And I think our chairperson has brought out a very important point, which I think we probably need to take into consideration, that this person died and nobody seems to have seen anything. And yet this person actually was sharing a room with another patient who himself was actually not unconscious, was active. And this person actually had convulsive disorders and disruptive behavior for which he has been sent away from the home that the hospital had found for him. So the important fact here, and I think the investigations will take that into consideration, as our chair has said, is this arrangement that there's this other person who is unwell, who has a disorder that can actually affect his mental status. I think we don't probably, as you said, want to go much into that, but I think once that has been brought out, the investigative officers are in, and we did bring out to their attention to the attention of the investigative officers. That is an extremely important follow-up, but it is now their duty. But the committee did bring out and note that fact. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Kagusha.
Thank you, Speaker.